Morning to everyone. Steve Andrew, state member for Moranee. 2 more weeks to go before you place your ballot. I'd just like to give you a bit of instructions on the way to do this. You know, I've given you a how to vote card, but that doesn't really necessarily mean you have to follow my preferencing or the way that the preferences are set up. Obviously, we've seen that the people in Moranee, the opposition obviously, and some of the other minor parties look to be doing deals together. So, but that's not the worry. We'll have to just stand together. If you give me a 1, that would be really appreciated. I've stuck with you now for 7 years, and I plan on moving upwards and onwards with the electorate and also with the Qatar Australian Party. I'd just like to say to you, you know, I think it's best to vote later in the last week. It's better for everyone, it's better for scrutineers, and it's always the safest way to make sure your vote counts, I believe. I don't say that the ECQ's got any issues, but I would like to know that every vote counts, and going towards the end of it, it's the most easiest and safest way to be able to get everything together. Another quick one is that promises. I don't promise anything, because the simple fact is I can promise you good representation. I can promise you that I'll always be there to make sure you know, takes people's interest first, and that democracy has its say. But the first thing I'll always be looking at, if we do get a balance of power, is what actual money's left in the coffers and what our debt level looks like after this election, and what the previous government has left us with to work with. So, you know, there's a lot of people out there making promises, and I think there needs to be a full evaluation of where we're left, what we're left with, our encumbrances, and, you know, there's a lot of big projects, renewables and everything else that are going on, and what that really exposes us to as a state. You know, it's a tough one to just go out there and just start saying we're going to give this and this and that, and yep, that's all great. But I think the people of Queensland after COVID are a lot wiser and a lot more woken up to the fact that, you know, their money isn't being spent very well. It's been spent mainly against us in certain ways, and you know that there's some of this legislation does need to be repealed and looked at. There's where the crossbench comes into play. There's where people like me make a difference. We hold people to account, whether it's any major party from either side of that swing of the pendulum. So I'm asking you, stick with us, and I'm number 1 on the ballot, so you can see that pretty easy. I'm heading to Rocky at the moment. There's stuff down there that needs to be done. Actually, electorate matters. So yeah, you know where I am, and if anyone can help us on any of the polling days, we'd really appreciate it. And also, we're always looking for donations at the moment. As you know, we got pretty much thrown to the wind at a really thing time, but we're still doing okay. We're doing really good. Thanks for everyone. Thanks for your support so far. And if you still want me in Moranee at the end of this, we'll tell by the 26th, 27. Bye.